This is Main Street in downtown Evansville. If you're looking for a relaxed night out, this is the place for you. Main Street is a hub of eats and evening activities. Want some world cuisine and Korean barbecue? Main Street. Want to watch a Philharmonic symphony? Main Street. Want to play pinball and lose because you don't understand the rules?
You're a loser!
Main Street. Make an evening out of strolling downtown, checking out the shops, and petting a cat. Joining me this fine evening is my guest, Mrs. Heather Himes. Heather is the artist in residence and instructor in movement and dance in the theater department. She recently graduated with her Master's of Fine Arts in Dance from Washington University in St. Louis and has performed at the Kennedy Center in New York City. She is also a resident choreographer at the Black Repertory Company in St. Louis, and on top of all of that, she is the mother of 2 beautiful children. I guess you could say she keeps busy. Hi, I'm Parker Dean, and this is Faculty at Places talking about things.
Hello.
Is this Heather Himes?
It is Heather Himes.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Parker?
I'm doing just fine. Would you like to take a stroll downtown, Heather?
I would love to take a stroll downtown.
All right, sounds good. We'll meet you right by the visitor center. All right?
All right, see you there.
See you there. So, I have to tell you why I chose Main Street for you to do the interview.
Okay.
Because I asked a couple students, I'm like, so when I say the words Heather Himes, what words come to your mind? And beautiful kept coming up. And this, like I said, and this Main Street here is one of the most beautiful parts of the
This
city.
is very beautiful,
So,
and thank everybody
there you
who
go.
says I'm beautiful.
We love you, Heather.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
I love this job. It's exciting.
So tell me about where you are from originally. Your origins, Heather.
My
Where are you from?
origins. Okay, I am from East St. Louis, Illinois, a small little city on the other side of the Mississippi River.
Yes.
So East St. Louis is in Illinois, and St. Louis is Missouri.
Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting. So I grew up, basically, it's a little kind of like hood ghetto town, actually. I don't know how else to explain it, but I love it. And what happens is there was a little dance studio there. Catherine Dunham just happened, this legendary person happened to settle in St. Louis and decide that that's where she wanted to live.
That's where she wanted to live.
Yeah, so that was cool for me. You got it? Come on. You gotta go this way. Oh!
That's all I got. That's all I got. Word on the street is you had an amazing performance at the Kennedy Center.
I did. Let me fix my bob really quickly. Yeah, performing at the Kennedy Center. My mentor, Dr. Glory Van Scott, released her memoir.
For those who don't know, the Kennedy Center, it's a big organization.
It's huge. It's in New York.
Yes,
It's
New York.
huge. It's huge. Like the presidential awards are like at the Kennedy Center. Like it's awesome. Dr. Glory was an original member of the Dunham Company,
Okay.
and she performed this number called Spirituals, and she writes about it in her book. And she called me in to ask me to perform the number when she talked about it. So that was pretty
How
cool.
did that feel when you got the call for that?
That was pretty odd. It was like surreal, actually. I was like, you want me to do what? Okay, she could call anybody.
Look at you. You're,
I
you're
am.
living high.
I am. I'm kind of famous. Oh my, whoa! That's creepy. So my mom tells this wonderful story that I don't remember, that I was 2 years old and I saw this TV show Fame, and I was glued to the TV and I was like, I want to do that. And ever since she put me in dance, I never stopped. It's the thing that makes me feel like I can be my authentic self all the time. I can be who I absolutely am anytime I'm on the dance floor. So that's why I do it. It's the thing that makes me feel alive.
What styles are your favorite?
Dunham technique is my absolute favorite. Dunham technique is life.
Dunham technique is life.
It's life. Miss Dunham she basically went to all Caribbean, Africa, everywhere, all of the diaspora, and put it all together with a little bit of ballet and a little bit of modern, and made her own technique from that. My second favorite would be Akoni technique, which is a contemporary West African dance form.
So what about African dance technique is something that's common thread with your favorite? What about that do you enjoy?
I feel like that is the only dance technique where you can use your mind, body, and soul. Like, you have to invest your whole spirit into the dance. You can't just be you can't dial it in. You can't be halfway there, right? It's all connected. There's a relationship with the dancer and the drummer. There's a relationship with the dancers around you. And a lot of times in other dance techniques, it's just like you and like a record. And it's like, I'm dancing.
You're moving like a robot.
Yeah, like,
can't do that with African dance.
Can't do it. Impossible. That's it. Good game. Good sport. Growing up in Dunham technique, Ms. Dunham used dance as a tool for social justice, and it was kind of like embedded in us that that's what it was used for. Like, I really didn't know that it was used for anything else besides to create change. Yeah. So that's what I do. I create work to help create social change. It's done for social justice. My latest work was about the Black Lives Matter movement, basically equated police brutality to lynching.
How do you take such a powerful message like that and translate it into a set routine dance?
Because
what do you do? How do you do that?
I'm really big in imagery.
Yes.
So I literally put a noose on stage and a woman in a police uniform, and we dance with the noose.
Imagery is very powerful.
Imagery is very powerful, and it's what I find to be the most effective way to get my point across to the audience. So that's what I use my work for. I love pretty dance. I'm not like knocking pretty dance. I'm more about dance that is impactful to the world. Something that you can sit in my show and you will walk out thinking about what you just saw and what does that mean.
It's very powerful.
I hope they know the words.
You have an excellent sense of humor.
Oh, I like to think so.
Yeah. We're shopping downtown. Dr. Roshan!
Oh, he looks great with this magazine cover. I am a YouTube sensation.
Cut to you dancing on YouTube.
Yes, and I love Beyonce songs.
Yeah.
Everything, how about I'll be nothing without you. Baby, I won't shed a tear for you.
Where did you go to college at?
I went to Columbia College, Chicago.
Okay.
And I shot that in my house. Me and my room, that was awesome. Me and two other roommates just rented a house in Chicago for our...
As one does,
Yeah, we had to because the dorms were too expensive. And we had this awesome house in Logan Park, Logan Square, that's what it was. Oh, it was huge. And all we did was
have fun.
Videos.
Have fun is what it looked like. Now we're getting in deep. We've got past the first layer.
Now we're diving right in. There we go.
So are you usually ping-ponging between Evansville working at USI and then going back for the Black Rep?
I work part-time at the Black Rep. It is one of the largest African American theater companies in the country. Yeah, so I choreograph there, I act there, I dance in shows there, pretty much work there.
How did you meet Ron, your boo thang,
My boo thing.
your husband?
We met in a play. I was cast in a play, and he was the director. We began dating in a play called Tell Me Something Good. It ran for like 6 months or something crazy.
Wow.
And over that period, we kind of fell in love.
Yeah.
So that happened.
That's a beautiful story.
I usually drop my kids off to school on Monday morning, and then I get on the road, come to Evansville, I teach, and then Thursday after my last class, I hop on the road and get home in time to put the kids to bed. And they get very excited.
They want to see their mama.
As they should. Like, their mom was awesome.
I mean, you got a whole department of kids now to keep track of
I
as well, right?
have, but listen, I wasn't aware that I gained like 30 children.
So we can find you because this is for the chillins. This is for the new students coming in.
Okay.
They can find Heather Himes usually in the dance studio, 116 in the Arts.
Yes,
Center.
I am always in 116 most of the time. Every moment is really valuable, man. Take each opportunity that is presented to you full force. Yeah, appreciate college is a fleeting time.
Yes.
I know it's stressful and it's all of that jazz, but it's the only time you get this moment. And so take advantage of that because you're going to miss it when you're gone. I promise. No lie to you. I lie to you not. Boom.
Boom. Boom.
1, 2, 3, ah!
Yes.
I'm the only professor that